Hi guys, Southern Tier Prepper here. I unexpectedly ended up at Dollar Tree today and ended up with quite the prepper haul, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So, a little bit about my day. I had an MRI on my lower back this morning. Hopefully, I figure out what's going on with that sooner rather than later. So, whatever it is, we can get it taken care of before shit really hits the fan. And then after that, I had a dentist appointment, so I had some time to kill. So Dollar Tree wasn't far away, even though I went to one Dollar Tree earlier this week when I went on my grocery run. It was kind of disappointing. And since I had time to kill, went to Dollar Tree anyway. So a different one this time. Was really pleasantly surprised this time. They did have some of the things that I was looking for earlier in the week and couldn't find. So let's get into it. So the first thing I found, and I was shocked, is a power strip. Now, Sunbeam is a pretty well-known brand. They make heating pads, electric blankets, I think small kitchen appliances. I wouldn't trust this for actual surge protection or protection from an EMP or anything, but the power strip that I use on my counter for all of my food dehydrators and my stand mixer is on the fritz. It's showing wires where the cord goes into the strip. So it was time for replacing anyway, and for $1.25, couldn't go wrong. Um, Tall kitchen bags with the loop handles. I really wouldn't use these for our actual kitchen because they're kind of flimsy, but I got these for the car because in New York State now we can't get plastic grocery bags. We have to buy the reusable ones and take them into the store every time. So for car litter bags, since we can't get the grocery bags to use anymore, these are great. Um, Solar lights. Now, these are not going outside, even though they could, but I will pull the tab and activate these and put them in the windowsills for our power outages. The kids really like holding them as torches, and they do light up a whole room. So there's enough here for each one of the kids to have one in their room, and we could have one in each bathroom and a couple in the living and kitchen areas. So we already do have some. This is just to add to that. And I can charge these up either in the window or outside. I'll be charging these up in the window just because they don't get as dirty and dusty as they will outside. So 6 of those. And we homeschool, and even though not everybody does, when it all goes down, you may end up homeschooling your kids or grandkids, nieces, nephews, the neighborhood kids, kids in your mag. So they had these dry erase multiplication and division sheets. They also had addition and subtraction, but we're kind of beyond that now where we're at. And I have lots of, elementary and preschool type math stuff. But this, because we're doing multiplication and division now, I thought was really great, especially since it's dry erase and we can use it over and over again. Some ankle socks. Now, funny thing about these is I'm not actually going to be using these for traditional socks. I'm actually going to be cutting the toes off. Weird thing is I cannot sleep with socks on. I know a lot of people are in the same boat, but I do like to put cracked heel cream on my heels because I'm always running around barefoot or in flip-flops. So my heels get pretty dry and cracked and sore. And I also put either lidocaine or neuropathy oil on my feet at night because of my back injury, I do get neuropathy in my feet. So in order to keep all that stuff on my feet where it belongs and not on my sheets or blankets or anything, I have found that I can cut the toes off of ankle socks and use these to sort of, keep everything where it belongs without messing everything up, but also not keeping me awake because I've got something cramping my toes. So I'll just cut the toes right off of them at the colored part. And I've got some sort of, toe sleeves or foot sleeves, I guess you would call them. 3-pack of small notebooks. These are for in the car and for in bug out bags. They'll go with a pen or a pencil. you never know when you're going to need them, when you need to exchange insurance information, when you need to leave a message, whatever. $1.25 for 3 of them. I thought it was a good deal. Some hair elastics. As you can see, I've got a lot of it. After tonight, I'll have a lot less of it. I'm actually getting my first haircut in 5 or 6 years. Tonight, probably only cut it up to here, but, you know, I'll still need them. So the girls have their own. These are for me. This was a psoriasis cream. And psoriasis does run in my family, and every once in a while I find that I get like a little bit of a start of some. So I figured I'd give it a shot. The main ingredient is salicylic acid, which is basically what's in willow bark or aspirin, but it's also in a lot of acne treatments. Basically an anti-inflammatory. So next time it's needed, we'll give it a shot. So I got a couple of these foil pans with the plastic lids. And I'm not going to be cooking in these. I'm going to try to avoid aluminum if I can. But what's going to happen here is I am going to start seeds this week for the homestead and garden swap that's happening April 13th. And I've got a bunch of red solo cups that I got at Sam's Club. I'll be starting the seeds in there. I'll put all the solo cups in here so that they're, you know, supported and not getting knocked all over by the cats. And then I can put the plastic lid over the top to keep a humid environment. The plastic lid isn't going to fit snugly because the cups are taller, but it will rest on the top and hold the moisture in that way. So here we have dish tubs, and this is one of the things that I couldn't find the other day at the other Dollar Tree. And the reason I like these is because you can have different ones for different purposes. I can use them for marinating meats. I do a lot of grilling of big hunks of meat in the summer. You can use them for rinsing produce, which is what one of these is going to be designated for. Obviously, you can use them for dish pans. You can use them for foot soaks. You can use them for catching your pureed tomatoes and strange whatever when you're canning. Just, it's always good to have a supply of these. They are clean, have some designated for health and beauty or first aid purposes, and keep others designated for food purposes. I also use these a lot when I make mozzarella, because you can, you know, keep the water hot and keep it going without having to clean out the sink, and you have more room to work instead of just working in a pot. And of course, I got a fan for when it's hot and there's no electricity. Try to keep ourselves a little cool. Plus, I mean, for $1.25, and it keeps you nice and breezy, who can beat it, right? Now, some of my favorite things to get at Dollar Tree, and I use a lot of them, are planters. Um, I can't believe the prices at the construction stores like Lowe's or Home Depot or even at Walmart. I mean, it's a vessel and they want so much money for them. It's ridiculous. Now, granted, some of them are really pretty and the ones at Dollar Tree are a little thin and flimsy, but for what you use it for, why not? Right? My house is not a museum. The homestead is not a museum. I just need cute and functional. So one of the things I found today was these little like mini window boxes, and these will be great for like little herb gardens. And I can even start herbs in these and do like a little variety pack and give it away as gifts. You can't go wrong with that. So window boxes. And then I have never seen these before. I just thought they were the cutest thing. It was a pack of 3 for $1.25. Um, I currently have the full size ones, and that's like my salad tower that I'm growing spinach and other salad greens in. But these were just so cute, and my daughters are getting into keeping plants in their rooms and their windows. And I just thought this would be adorable to get them either started on their own little herb gardens or plant flowers in, or something, for the price. And how cute are they, right? And let's see here. I got some scoops And one of these is going to be for our bird seed for filling the bird feeders, and the other one is going to be for our ice machine to scoop out ice so people aren't reaching in with their grubby hands and contaminating everybody else's ice. And gift for my son. He loves these things, the little excavation things where there's a treasure buried in them. He absolutely loves them. And some Easter treats. Those really don't fall in the prepper pantry category. And even though I have quite the seed hoard, I did grab some seeds to give away. The ones I currently have, I've given away quite a few. I sent a big package to the Rural Report for his seed exchange and giveaway. I gave a bunch away at our homeschool co-op, and I have some more to start and to trade and give away for the homestead and garden swap. So I got some others to give away for when people ask or if somebody says they can't start a garden. I got some easy to start things for them just because they were a good deal, 4 for $1, and that way I'm not getting rid of my already organized and organic stash. A couple of cereal bowls because ours keep getting broken, and some hanging planters, and I got 3 matching ones because I have don't know where that came from. Because I have an idea for adding these to the inside of our sort of jungle food growing area that's actually right behind the camera. But what I like about these more than anything is that they don't come with the holes already removed. That's up to you. And I like that because when I'm planting indoors, um, I'm controlling the moisture. It's not like I need them to have good drainage because I'm controlling how much water goes in. And this way, the water doesn't start dripping out if they do get a little bit overwatered and dripping out onto all my stuff or other plants or the furniture or the floor. So, nice little feature. You're not forced to have the drainage holes open, but they are easy to poke out if you want to. And something I learned today that I was not aware of is that Dollar Tree now has a more expensive section where they have things that are more than $1.25. They have things like from $3 all the way up to $10. This, I could not believe it was $5. Now, at Walmart or the box store, you're looking at least 10 to 15. And this will be great for some of my larger plants that I need to put outside in the summer and bring in the winter. So, excuse me, right now, my lemon and lime trees are in pot plants about this big. When I can transplant them into something like this, they'll be able to grow a lot bigger, and hopefully I'll get some fruit in the next year or two. Maybe this year, maybe I can get a flower on it this summer. They're doing pretty well. So that's it. Oh, no, that's not it for Dollar Tree. So one other thing I found, and this goes into the, work smarter, not harder category, are these little plant clips. And yes, I know you can tie plants on easily with twist ties or zip ties or string or whatever. But the reason I got these and the reason I really like these is with my back issues, bending over a long time to mess around with a zip tie or even tying things or messing around with a twist tie, it wears on my back very quickly. So with these, I can just reach down and clip, and it's going to be a lot quicker. And they're made with extra space in them to provide for the stem, so that you're not clamping it. Because I mean, if you could just clamp it directly, everybody would use clothespins, right? You can get like 50 of them for $1.25. So, but that's not going to work because that's going to cut off the water uptake from the stem. So I thought these were really cute. They have 2 different sizes in them. You get 20 of them for $1.25. So I got 2 packs of those. So that's my haul for today. I hope maybe you got a little bit of inspiration, but a word to the wise, check out your Dollar Tree soon because they do clear out the gardening stuff and the planter stuff very quickly. Before you know it, they're going to have the 4th of July stuff out, and this stuff won't be available anymore. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're stacking it to the rafters, and make sure that you do your research and prep on.